the likes and we get 1,000 likes in the first half hour, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT. You know what? Let's get on over to our good old playlist here, so we can put on some normal music in the background as we are watching this scary Bitcoin trade. Right now, we got to give a major shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. First of all, shout out to Scorpio. Shout out to NNNNN. Shout out to Laloon. Shout out to Nasty Gene. Hit the likes, people. Major shout out to Bullish Vision from NYC. Shout out to Splashfire Films. Exactly. We put on the purple hat to trick the market makers into thinking we're bearish, so they actually pump the price in our favor. Shout out to Anita, who says hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. All right. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to HFG. HFG, what is going on? God bless you, HFG. Major shout out to Annabelle Manuel, The Dusty Hunt, Sandro Ruadel, who says sheesh. Shout out to Jay Arno, and shout out to John Tran. Everyone a like for a chance for a $1,000 giveaway. Absolutely. Shout out to Chris Harvey. Are we poor again? Not quite. Well, yeah, we just crossed into the poor. All right, we crossed from the rich into the poor. Dang, it's over. It's over, guys. It's over. All right. It's over. It's over. It's over. Let's get on to our Bitcoin chart here, guys. It is not looking the best. All right, let's talk about what's happening. But before we do, I got to give a major shout out to the sponsors of the channel. First of all, BLOFIN, Weeks, the 2 exchanges I'm currently trading on, as well as MEXC, 3 exchanges I'm currently trading on. Links in the description. 10% cash back over on BLOFIN. Best deal on fees on Weeks and MEXC. MEXC and Weeks have the best deal on fees. MEXC, you have to KYC. Weeks, you do not. Okay? You do not. BLOFIN also KYC free. All right? So shout out to everybody in the chat right now. God bless you all. We got to give a major shout right now to Osama Crypto Guru. Talk about Solano. Kelly asks, are we bearish? Are we bearish? Look, I'm not bearish. Okay? I'm not bearish. This shadow behind me is weird. All right? It's weirder than normal. There's something not right here with this with these lights. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Shout out to Rag Capital. Shout out to Hustle Farms 420. Hit the dang like button. Shout out to Steak Sauce. Shout out to Riku Thruku. And shout out to Dome Life. Shout out to Alex Wise and Bullish on Parade and Bex, who says shout out to the Casper Crew VIP. That's true. This is one of the Casper Crew VIP trades that I did give in advance and let everybody know I was taking. So shout out to the Casper Crew for, you know, we're in the red, all right? We're in the red. But look, you can't win them all, guys. You cannot win them all, okay? You really can't. And after this month of trading, I'm perfectly fine to take this loss. We're going to get over... Well, first of all, let's talk about why I took this long trade in the first place, all right? This long trade, we came down to a pretty key zone of support, which was pretty much the macro. Let's pull this from low to high. The macro 382. Monks with some other levels here. And when we take a look at Market Cipher B... yeah, there we go, the macro 382. When we take a look at Market Cipher B on the 12-minute time frame, as we came down to this level, guys, we are seeing the money flow and the momentum waves getting higher on Market Cipher B right here. I mean, it's undeniable. It's undeniable, right? It just looks bullish. It looks nice to me. So I said, you know, I have to take the trade. I planned for the trade. I'm going to take the trade, you know, and here we are in the trade, guys. We're down 125 USD. All right, so... Look, I'm here, guys. People say I never show my trades in the red. Here we are, baby. Trade in the red. $200,000 on the line in the rojo. All right, in the rojo. That's how we roll. In the rojo. Shout out to Donald Pump. Shout out to Divine Hood. He says, Jay, we might be rejecting a third time on the 5-minute chart from the pitchfork we lost this morning. Ouch. Shout out to Elizabeth Villalta. God bless you. Shout out to I Show You. Shout out to FitGenius618. Shout out to Big Daddy Superballs Rothschild. Shout out to Doriani, and you can't stop what's coming. You rebuke that thing behind me. In Jesus' name, there is anything behind me. Get out in Jesus' name. But, you know, we stay prayed up. We stay prayed up in the Casper household. Praise God. Praise God. You know. Shout out to Tom White. Shout out to Millen. Shout out to Zona. I'm glowing. Shout out to Duper. What up, Jay? You ever use a developing POC? I usually don't. Shout out to Sally Beth Stories. And shout out to Pippo the Clown. Yeah, what's going on with myself here? I think, you know, I might be able to fix this with Let's see if I can't fix this. All right. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Would you look at that, guys? It just took a little keying out. Got to make it 76. How's this? Oh man, quality TA, guys. Quality technical analysis on this channel, for sure. All right, for sure. All right, which is why you should like the dang stream, okay? Which is why you should like the dang stream, okay? All right, let's pop into this Bitcoin price action here, guys. So, basically, what happened? Well, we got this monster wick to the downside, absolutely insane, on Thursday, the 5th of December, the day after the 4th of December. And we look on the daily chart, we see it is basically a massive Darth Maul candle. Big wick to the upside, big wick to the downside. Now, here's the concerns, all right? Here are the concerns. Let's talk about the bearish concerns. The bearish concerns are, well, we do in fact have the bearish divergence here, right? It's pretty undeniable that we very well may confirm a bear div here on the daily, which, historically speaking, leads to some downside. The last time we had a bear div on the daily, it did result in about a 8% move to the downside, all right? So there is that. Last time we confirmed that bearish div, 2 days after the confirmation. Like, that's the thing. Like, these high time frames take some time. We confirmed the bear div right here. Boom, right? The next day was a sideways day. The day after that, we ended up with a 8% move to the downside, almost 9%, okay? So just keep that in mind for the rest of the week. The other warning sign right now, and again, guys, am I bearish? You tell me, all right? Is Jason Casper bearish right now, or is he buying the dip? All right? You gotta tell me in the chat, if it's Jason Casper buying the dip or is he bearish, all right? Let me know. I'm buying the dip, so before I talk about my bearish sentiment here, make sure you understand I'm long, all right? Because I know people in the bull market, they be hating on bears in here because, you know, people want it to be up only. People want me to come in here and say, guess what, guys? Now's the perfect time to buy Bitcoin. Buy it all because it's going to the moon, baby. $500,000 Bitcoin by next month. Michael Saylor this, Trump that, Elon this, RFK that. All right, but look, this is reality, okay? This is reality. The other reality right now is on the weekly time frame. What do we got? A potential bear div that will confirm at the end of the week. We have 6 days and 6 hours. But this is, in fact, a bearish divergence, okay? The last time we had a bearish divergence on the weekly, I'm not trying to scare anybody, it's just legitimate facts on the chart. We ended up with from the time it confirmed, about let's see. Now remember, it was in the middle of an uptrend for sure. About a 19% move to the downside, all right? So I'm just saying, we do have some warning signs here. Okay, now let's zoom into the lower time frames and just talk about some warning signs. Again, I'm out here, guys. I'm long right now, baby. I'm in a fresh long, $200,000 on the line, baby, in the red, $250. But look, let's discuss what has happened here, okay? The Bitcoin price did, in fact, make a high. All right, we're going to go ahead and put on our 12-minute time frame here. We're going to look at this high that we made, all right? We made it right up here. Wow, what a crazy high that was. It was beautiful. You know, we were long, we were happy. You know, I took that long trade, and I mean, you guys saw me in the long, right? We gave the long setup from right here in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We wrote it up, baby. We made our dang money on this way up, okay? But from this time, we have been seeing some warning signs. The first major warning sign that we started to see at that high was bearish CVD absorption, right? This is the context right now for the market, which is bearish CVD absorption. What is bearish CVD absorption? Well, it's basically where the price is making a lower high, but the CVD is getting higher. Let me show you what I mean by that. We come over here to coinalyze.net. And as the price is making a lower high, we are seeing the CVD getting much higher. What is this telling us? This is telling us that people are longing this, expecting a breakout of the bull flag. But there are big players in the market here, whales, that are filling up big short orders. The way we can tell is because this indicator is only showing us active market orders from retail traders. I'm oversimplifying it for the sake of ease of understanding. When this green line is getting higher, it's telling you that retail traders are longing. Now, if millions and millions of retail traders are putting money into Bitcoin, but the price is unable to make a higher high in the uptrend, what does this tell us? This tells us there are bigger players behind the scenes that are filling up short orders, all right? You can think of it as like a like a basketball net. No, not a basketball net, like a garbage can, all right? Like a garbage can. And every time one of those retail traders clicks long, he's actually filling up a garbage can full of short orders. And then once those short orders are full, they dump that garbage can out into the dumpster, and then they carry it to the landfill, and then they just pollute the earth forever. We talk about maybe sending it out to Mars or something like that, but you know what? I'm not Elon Musk. All right, I'm not here to pump the Dogecoin. I'm here to talk about the bearish CBD on the Bitcoin. Okay, so then we had this big capitulation wick to the downside. Now this is where things get super dang interesting, guys. This is where things get super dang interesting on this wick. Because we got the wick, and typically you would think like people are just getting wrecked out the wazoo, right? Did you ever get wrecked out the wazoo? It's not the most comfortable feeling in the world, okay? But you would think people just getting totally wrecked out the wazoo, right? Well, it turns out, yeah, we did see a lot of people get wrecked. But if we actually look at what happened at this wick, we can see that, yeah, basically what happened is we saw a lot of shorts take profit with good reason. But in general, a lot of longs obviously got liquidated, but then they all opened up again. We can see that this candle pretty much closed with like very large amount of longs opening, which is pretty crazy. Look at the open interest wick here. Open interest went from 1.35 billion all the way down to 500 million, and then closed all the way back up at 1.5 billion. This is nuts, man. This is nuts, right? We're talking like 750 million trades closing and then reopening here. That's wild. Okay, so we saw a really fast buyback, and then obviously we floated up over the weekend. And as we're kind of watching this happen now, you know, we are seeing right now the majority of trades opening here are shorts. All right, the majority of trades opening right now are shorts as we're kind of like chopping around this area right here. We're chopping around this area. So what is most probable to happen right now? Well, I would say this. Honestly, guys, I'm not telling you what's going to happen. I'm still hoping we get a move to the upside. Look at this, guys. We're back in the green, if you know what I mean. Jay Casper, they call him the trading machine. But no, seriously, here's what I really feel in my bones. I feel that we could get another move up to the top of this area here. But based on how this daily candle closes will really determine my bias, honestly, for the rest of the month. And the reason why I say that is because this daily candle closing right now will confirm a bear div on the daily. And once you confirm a bear div on the daily while printing a bear div on the weekly, that makes me think we're probably going to have a sideways and down rest of December. I hope I'm wrong, but just based on my indicators, that's kind of what I feel. So what are the key areas of support that we need to be looking for in the event of this pullback? Now, again, we might not get the pullback. Okay, in fact, look, I'm openly long right now. I'm literally long right now. I'm hoping for a move to the upside, but I'm planning for a pullback in case I'm wrong about this long trade, right? And there are some warning signs right now telling me, Jay, you know, the lower time frames look all right, but so far this is a weak bounce. And those high time frames look kind of bearish. So what would my plan be? Well, I'd say the most key level we have right now, and the most important thing we need to understand is simply that this in and of itself, guys, is kind of like a sideways range, right? This pretty much is a sideways range for us. We've got a pretty clearly defined high, I would say around 104K, and a pretty clearly defined low now, let's say around $90-ish thousand. You know, it's kind of like we could draw boxes around these areas, right? This is our sideways range. This is what we were kind of looking to happen last week. If you guys were in the live stream last week, when we were up here, I said, look, if we lose 100K, there's a really good chance we come back down to the bottom of the range. That's literally exactly what happened, okay? In fact, if you follow me on Twitter, I posted all about that, okay? But make sure to follow me on Twitter, by the way, at Jason_Casper. So if right now we are going to stay in this sideways range, the next major area of support is actually going to be the Fibonacci golden pocket pull from the low to the high. We've got to put on now our 618, our 786. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the volume in this zone here. And you can see, guys, that, you know, this is now going to be our major support down here. I'd say at around $93,000 to $95,000. If we are going to maintain bullish here and we're not going to see more drop to the downside, this is a very important level to hold, because as you can see, it has many confluences here. It has the golden pocket. It has the value area low. It has this trend line that's been respected now once, twice, 3, 4 times. And yeah, this is what we would hope to happen if we're going to continue bullishly and things are going to bottom out, right? This is like a more macro, medium macro zone of support. If, however, we lose this, all right, then we do need to be aware of coming down to the low of the more macro range, which technically is our $90,000 zone. But if we're going to come back down to $90,000, I would assume that we would probably go for these lows that we have over here, all right? And the reason why I would assume that is for two reasons. Number one, we're seeing some higher term time frame bearish divergences printing and potentially confirming tonight, right? The second reason is we have a lot of liquidity here. We have a lot of stop losses here, and there's a lot of people who got heavily invested into Bitcoin after Trump won the election, all right? I can't tell you how many people reached out to me, you know, that second week of November saying, Jason, you know, I didn't pay attention to crypto in the bear market, but now it's the bull market, and I hear Trump's bullish on Bitcoin, and do you think I should buy? And a lot of people bought, right? And so basically, if they're on leverage, they are just basically waiting to get wrecked. And so we could come down here, snag that liquidity around $84,000, and then we could see our move back to the upside. We're talking right now from where we're at, approximately a 15% pullback for this idea. And of course, whenever we come down to a level of support, we want to make sure we are seeing bullish confirmations on the indicator, right? We just don't want to long a level because we come to a level. We want to make sure that we're seeing bullish confirmations on the indicator. Okay, we're back in the red, baby. $9 in the rojo. La rojo in Espanol. El rojo. Right? And then, of course, we have other levels of support to be aware of. I'd say 77,000 is going to be very important. And then, of course, 70,000 to 73,000 is the mother of all supports, where basically we get the massive breakout and then the retest of this. And really, I know a lot of people are saying this is never going to happen. Okay, I'm personally planning for it, and here's why. The reason I'm planning for it is because you have to look at this and say to yourself, if we're going to come down to 84K and take that liquidity, and we're not simply going to come back into the range and break out, okay, if we're not going to come down to this support and then break out, then what support do we have here, guys? I mean, honestly, tell me what support we have here. None. We have none. We have nothing. We came up there very, very fast in 2 days. All right, we even go down to our 4-hour time frame, and you can see this is literally just a giant mess of market structure. And when you see very sloppy market structure like this, where it is an uptrend, but it's not very clearly defined, higher highs and higher lows, it's like, what even is this? Like, where's the higher highs and higher lows? We don't even know, right? It just kind of leaves this kind of parabolic thing. This just begging to get wicked out, all right? Case in point, guys, look at what happened over here, all right? Look at what happened right here. We had very sloppy market structure. Look at this, all right? This very sloppy market structure. Boom, just wicked out real quick because we really didn't have anything here either. And so I'm just saying, I'm not telling you it's going to happen, but we do need to be prepared for it. Why do we need to be prepared? Well, look, if you're prepared for a big drop to the downside, you can capitalize on the bounce, all right? If not for this big wick to the downside, I would have lost down $24,000 of realized profit, okay? So you got to be prepared. Otherwise, you don't know what to do when price is dumping and dropping and pumping and bumping and dumping and numping, lumping and cumping and tumping. You know what I'm saying? So we're back in the green, baby, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so this is pretty much what we're looking at for Bitcoin. If we get a move to the upside right now, we do need to be aware of the Fibonacci golden pocket at around 99,250. All right, 99,250 is going to be our local resistance. Okay, if we can reclaim this box right here, then I actually have a lot of hope for this long trade that we can come back up to the highs of the range. But for right now, this is going to be our local resistance, all right here in this white box. Shout out to Istaphobic. I don't want to get wicked out though. Look, sometimes you get wicked out. It just is what it is, you know. Sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes you just get wicked out. But if you do some good risk management, it should not matter, right? That's the key to all of these things. Now, another very important level that we need to be aware of on our chart is 98.2, which is the POC of this whole range, okay? POC of the whole range, being underneath it right now is objectively speaking bearish. The first sign of strength we're looking for right now within the next hour or two is a 1 hour candle close above 98.2, all right? Could it happen? Yeah, I'd say it could. The 1 hour looks nice for upside. The 24-minute looks nice for upside. The 12-minute looks nice for upside. What scares me is the fact that the lower time frames look so good and we're having such bad follow-through. You know what I'm saying? The lower time frames look good, but we have such follow-through. So we could get a quick wick, you know, down to this box right here, you know. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Got to give a major shout out to our super chat, Istaphobic. Thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to B Crypto Trader. Shout out to Pulse. No stop loss. Yeah, we don't use stop losses around here, baby. Shout out to Elas Vidal, who says, how much would you project ETH price dumps? Well, that depends. Let's take a look at ETH quickly. So ETH is at very key support right now. All right, ETH is at very key support right now. Basically, here's the deal with Ethereum right now. If we are not going to hold 3,800, thank you so much for the super chat, by the way, then we do have to be prepared for, because you can see this level here, the whole idea, the whole premise for this long I have on the chart here is that we're breaking out and retesting this very key level of 3812. It's a trend line, it's a macro value area high. Okay, if we're not going to hold this area, the thing that concerns me about ETH is this. We have ourselves a rising channel like this, and if we break the channel, you could see how easily we could come back down to retest our support resistance flip from these highs and these lows right here at the Fibonacci golden pocket 786, just to snag that liquidity. And this to me actually is the next major trade I would be looking at for ETH, and I would actually even be looking at this for a break to 5,500, to be honest with you. This would be my next major target on Ethereum, 83% move. So yeah, if we're not gonna hold where we're at right now, because remember, this is a key level, right? This trend line, we start to lose these two trend lines right here. See these two trend lines right here where they intersect? That's called intersectionality. Big shout to all the fat, white, ambiguously gendered college students majoring in trans, non-carbon, binary emission gender studies, because I know how much you guys love intersectionality. Now's your chance to let your $500,000 degree shine. I know you don't have a job, but this is your chance to make some money here to pay off that debt. Because, well, when these things intersect and we lose that level, you can see how quickly we could come back down to our next major zone of intersectionality, where we have the support, the resistance, the 618, and the 786. So that's where I'd be looking, honestly, for ETH potentially to come down to. Now again, we have to take it level by level. I'm not expecting ETH to come down to that level unless we cannot hold above 3,800, right? 3,800, that's the key. That's the key level right here. You can see it says key. And right now, we're holding it. Like, at the moment, we're holding it. At the moment, we've got 1 hour bullish divergences. All right? But if we can't hold it, then we can easily slip back down into the abyss. The abyss, right? So, okay, so Bitcoin really struggling. Shout out to Tons for the super chat. Yeah, we could take a look at that. Right now, we're really struggling to get above this level. And let's check out the order flow, what's happening now. You know, the order flow, look at this. VWAP has been resistance all day. We're just kind of chopping around it. We saw a lot of shorts opening up underneath the VWAP this morning. Man, if we could come up above VWAP, we would have a few million shorts under the Volta, yeah. A few million shorts under the Volta. I mean, we'd have like 14 million, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Like, we'd have like 32, 33 million shorts underwater if we could reclaim this VWAP today. All right, I forgot to say yeah, so this is the short trade. I've been in this short trade for a long time, guys. You saw me in this short trade back here on December 5th when I was in this short trade. Okay, and I obviously have added to the short trade when we came up to the Fibonacci 786 here. I was thinking about adding a little bit more to it, but nah, I think I'll hold it. I have my next take profit at $95,150. Reason is because $95,150 is our Fibonacci golden pocket. Okay, it's going to be our Fibonacci golden pocket right down here. And that's, of course, going to be on the USDT pair. So, all right. Shout out to our super chat, NB. What's going on, NB? God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Guys, make sure to smash the likes. Wow, we got 1,000 likes within 30 minutes. So we're doing a $1,000 giveaway during the stream. Not now. During the stream later. Okay, so make sure to stick around. Make sure to stick around if you want to participate in the $1,000 giveaway. All right. We got some super chats in the house, baby. Let's check them out here. Let's check them out. First of all, a major shout out to Tons. Can we check Caspi? Sure. And NB says, can we check Jasmine? And can we check out Ondo? Sure. Sure. We could check out all those corns real quick. So first of all, let's check out Caspi. Never heard of it. All right. Never heard of Caspi. Okay, So look, I don't know anything about this coin here. I don't have much to work with here. I have nothing to work with here. I literally have nothing to work with. I don't know what to say about it, okay? I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. We had like an Adam and Eve pattern back here, which broke to the upside. We come back down for a higher low. Yeah, okay. So we came down to the golden pocket 786 zone. We made a higher low. Now we're trying to make a higher high. We're in this ascending channel here, which honestly looks kind of shady to me. I don't like this ascending channel, but I don't know anything about this coin, okay? Let's see if we have any market cipher kind of like indications here. It's really tough for me to say how I feel about this coin. I don't see a good trade entry, and I don't know anything about it fundamentally. So therefore, I can't give any non-financial advice on it. I don't know anything about it fundamentally, and I don't know. There's no real like place for me to say here's a good trade to enter. The only possible trade I would say I would be interested in would be basically a move down to this zone right here, where we have the support resistance flip. Let's see the volume. Yeah, I would maybe be interested in something like this if we were gifted with a pullback like that. But it's really difficult for me to say. Okay, just because I don't have a lot of data to work with. All right, Jasmine. Can we look at Jasmine? Yeah, I do hold quite a bit of Jasmine. Jasmine. All right, so Jasmine, big pump. All right, big pump, big pump. Let's check out market cipher B, how she's looking. Okay, so we have a big pump last week, massive pump, potentially bear div on the weekly, money flow getting thick, which makes me think pullback and then pump. So let's take a look where we would be interested in getting that bounce from in the event of a pullback. I'm going to go ahead and pull our fib. I'm going to go ahead and look at our volume here. This is the weekly chart. So honestly, a pullback to around this area right here. Support resistance flip, Fibonacci golden pocket, value area high. That's where I would be quite interested, actually. That's some pretty major support right down there. We've got a red dot in the daily. Looks like she could cool off a little bit more. So I would be interested in getting in if we do come down to around that 2.938 cent zone. All right. Now, are we guaranteed to come down that low? Absolutely not. Let's go down to a lower time frame and see what's up. Well, okay, we've got this thing going. So we had this falling wedge which broke to the downside. So you could say, if we come back into the falling wedge, right, that you have yourself an invalidation for a potential buy, right? Invalidation would be that low if we come back inside the wedge, and then we target the high of the wedge, and then potentially higher. So this actually would be a valid long if we come back inside, given the fact that we have some bull divs on the 4 hour, okay? I would want to wait for the coming back inside of this trend line. We had this falling wedge here. We've now rejected from it. We need to see some 4 hour closes above it. All right, we potentially could be forming here a little bit of a head and shoulders as well, maybe on the low time frames, you know, something like this maybe. And then we come back inside, and then to me that's looking pretty good. If we don't come back inside, well, I would love to see us get a bigger drop down to this Fibonacci golden pocket zone. Other areas just to be aware of, obviously, are going to be the places where price historically has found a sticking point. So if we get another drive to the downside, this is obviously going to be a place where we look for support, but the juiciest level is going to be down here. All right. So really, when you're looking for these support resistance levels, you just want to look for where did price historically find a sticking point. All right, as we say in Espanol, el punto de estico. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are bleeding money out the wazoo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is scary. This is some scary stuff. Shout out to Bernie. Shout out to Tom White. Shout out to Fat Shady. Shout out to Mansoor Faruqi. Can we check Phantom and Arb? We might get a chance. Is there a moderator in chat? I don't know. Who's causing problems in chat? I don't know if we have any mods in the chat, but who's causing problems in the chat? Alright. Shout out to Crypto Crank. He's a mod in the chat. He says, please read my question in the VIP livestream question. Alright, let's see. He said, if an exchange is trying to partner with you and you were talking compensation packages, they're offering you a flat monthly rate plus commissions. Can you give an example of what a good deal is? You're asking everybody. You want me to answer? I suppose you want me to answer this privately. I don't know, man. I mean, exchanges will give you a wide variety of different things. I've never had a... they're offering you a flat monthly rate. That's actually really good. That's really good. If they offer you a flat monthly rate, that's good, man. That's actually good. That's really good. That's rare. That's pretty rare, in my experience. All right. Shout out to Crypto Crank. He's gonna start shilling exchanges. All right. According. Okay. Short it down to the 618 says Trippy. Well, I am in the short, and my take profit is at the 618. Okay, so I am shorting it, but I had to take that long based on our bullish divergences, guys. I really had to do it. But let's see. Are we gonna take the dump? Are we gonna take the dump and lose out here? Looks like yes, guys. I'm hoping to get wrecked on stream. Okay, I want to get wrecked on stream. It's, you know. All right, what else we got to take a look at right now? Make sure to smash the likes, guys. We are going to be doing a $1,000 giveaway today. All right. Okay, Ondo. Yeah, we can check out Ondo. Ondo. O-N-D-O. Ondo. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night, guys. I'm so tired. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but man, am I tired right now. I am exhausted. I just couldn't fall asleep last night. And then once I fell asleep, I woke up at like 4 in the morning. And then I went to the gym. You know, because why not? All right, let's see here. All right, so right now, Ondo, guys, the obvious level of support resistance is going to be the support resistance flip here, plus the local Fibonacci pull. So we're going to take it from the last major swing low that we made down here with this wick to the high. And you can see that it's lining up pretty nicely, the golden pocket mixed with the support resistance flip. All right, so that's what I would be interested in on Ondo, just to see, are we going to get a bounce from there? And if we don't, then obviously we wait for lower prices. But if we do, that could be the level. Now, if we don't, then we are coming back down into the range, and we can look at this as a bearish deviation, right? A bearish deviation, where basically it's a glorified fake out. We come back down, then we can look for a move down to the Fibonacci golden pocket pull from that last low to the high, where basically we've got some nice confluences here, where we have this high, which got flipped to support, which then flipped to resistance again, right? And we got the golden pocket in the 786. So basically, the two options are either we bounce from $1.50-ish, $1.46, or we come down much lower into this zone here. And this is where I'd be looking for a bounce, just to maintain this bullish market structure. Overall, this looks really nice. It looks pretty bullish. But yeah, the first level of support to be aware of is going to be right around $1.47. Then we're going to be coming down right around to $1. All right. Shout out to callsign RX. He says, what do you think about Tesla near our top at 420? You know, I haven't really ever looked at Tesla stock. Let's check out Tesla stock. All right. It's facepalm. No ticker. All right. Tesla. Top at 420. Check it out. Well, I really like this low here on Tesla. Classic Adam and Eve. And now we're breaking out. And yeah, I'd say a top at 420 makes a lot of sense, since these are the last highs at around 416. Yeah, I think we could do that. I think we could do that. I think we could get a little bit of a correction here. Perhaps. Or not. Let's pull a fib. Let's pull some volume. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're going to make it all the way down here, but obviously key support is around 288. Let's zoom in to the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, key support would be filling this gap down here. We've got this thing breaking out. That's insane. I mean, I think it's probably just going to keep pumping, based on like everything that's going on right now fundamentally with Tesla. I think it's going to keep pumping. But I've never traded Tesla stock ever in my life. Okay, I don't own any Tesla stock. I've never traded it. I do own Coca-Cola stock, not Tesla. All right. Shout out to Lily XX, who says, where do you think Cadena will bounce? Is that KDA? Let's check it out. KDA. Okay, so we are coming up to the trend line here. All right, this is a very technical level of resistance we're currently breaking out of right now. And you know, one of the things we could be aware of is simply a breakout and a retest of this for higher prices. But if we're going to get a pullback from here, then I would say right now our next support is going to be right around here at about $1.30. That's going to be our local support. If we don't hold local support, then we are looking back down toward, I would say, I would be leaning more towards 80 cents. 80 cents support resistance flip. These are two zones I would be interested in. This zone right here, and then this zone right here. All right, so we're talking about the $1.30 zone and then the 80 cent zone. Those are two major supports on KDA along the way down. That first one's very important because it's the value area high of the range. The second one is a low volume node. All right, you can see it's like a low volume node right here and a support resistance flip. So in a lot of ways, it's like coming down to a value area low. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's like a value area low right there. These would be the two areas I'd be interested in. All right, we're quickly losing money here, guys. All right, our long trade is not doing well. The long trade is not doing well. Shout out to Crazy Waffle 5150. Can you look at ETH? We just looked at ETH, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. But we could look at it again for your sake real quick. All right, so basically on ETH, here's what we're looking at, okay? If we can hold 3,812, then we could see a big pump to the upside. If we lose it, we could potentially see a move back down to our key zone support right over here, all right? We have this channel. We have the Fibonacci Golden Pocket 76 coming down to the $3,000 retest. I would say this. We lose 3,812. I'm sorry, yeah, 3,812. 3,500 is going to be intermediate support, like right around here. 3,500 is going to be local support. And then 3,000 is going to be major support for ETH. All right. Shout out to Victor. Can you look at ApeCoin? Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, ApeCoin. I forget what this context even was here. So obviously we're breaking out, pumping like crazy. We still haven't changed bullish market structure here, really. We have not. So interesting. Interesting. All right, we got a blue money flow cross here. So I like the low in the sense that we have a weekly divergence. So in that case, I would say let's look for the price to come back down to this zone, because all these altcoins, once they form that weekly bull div, if they get a pullback, they're going to be coming back down into this area, potentially even to the 886 fib here. In fact, most of the altcoins prefer the zone between the 786 and the 886. So maybe we look for something like this, make a slightly higher low, and then we finally break out. That's what I would honestly be looking at right now. That's what I would honestly be looking at right now. All right, shout out to Gonza, who says ICP and Aerodrome. Yeah, let's take a look at ICP. All right, so I'm bullish on ICP, guys. You know, this is a this is like a long idea that we've had from a while ago, and we're at that first major target. Let's remove all this stuff here. Just in general, I like the way this looks because we have bullish divergence here on the weekly, right? As the price is getting lower, we have the money flow getting higher, and we have the candles breaking out, making a higher high. Then they come back to make a higher low, right in between the 786 and the 886, like the altcoins like to do. And so now we're trying to make another higher high. I would say this, based on all these things combined, based on the weekly money flow, if we're going to get a pullback here, the golden pocket to me looks like a nice place. Simply because if this is really going to now give us a higher high, but let's say it happens like this, this would be the area to look, because we're looking for the support resistance flip, which is, it was support, it was resistance. We look now to flip it back into support. And in keeping with the market structure here, you know, we're making our higher low right into this area. That's going to be around $10. Around $10 for ICP. But in general, I'm bullish on ICP. You might have a different opinion on it, but I eventually do think we could see it hit some pretty high prices. I mean, obviously, this is a crazy scam wick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but who knows? Maybe it does reach 2,830. But wow, that's so funny. That's so funny. But yeah, I think we could reach these highs at around $100 for sure. That's kind of my plan and my goal for it. How's our trade doing? Oh my goodness, guys. What a torture. What a torture. What a torture. What a torture. All right, can we look at DAG? Yeah, we could look at DAG. Constellation. Okay, so I don't have a lot of data to work with here on the weekly. On the daily, how does this low look? It looks pretty good with the money flow. It looks on the momentum. We haven't really made it higher high here, but I'd say it looks decent. You know, if we're going to get more of a pullback here, the obvious place to look now is simply going to be the support, which was flipped into resistance, which is now the Fibonacci golden pocket in the 786. All right, it really just is that simple for me. We have resistance, resistance, support, resistance. And so if we get a pullback here, having formed some nice bullish divs on market Cipher B, yeah, I'd say that this is not out of the question. But again, I don't really know anything about Constellation, to be honest with you. All right. What's my liquidation price? I don't know. 98,000. 98,000 my liquidation. I'm not gonna get liquidated. I have a stop loss. I'm not gonna get liquidated. Wait a second. That can't be right. Wait a second. That can't be right. Hang on. 96. 96. 96. Yeah, I'm not gonna get liquidated, don't worry. I have a stop loss in place here. I've got myself a stop loss in place. Alright guys, hang on 1 second, alright? I've got to go check something down the basement, so I'll be right back. Don't go away. Like the stream, we're gonna do a giveaway, alright? Alright, we're back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so what's happened? Did we already do Dogecoin? No, actually we didn't do Doge. We could check out Doge real quick, alright? Check out Dogecoin. Did we get any yeah, let's check it out. Oh man, look at Dogecoin, just absolutely crushing right now. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, we've got this thing. It looks like a bull flag. Is it going to break out? Is it going to break down? I don't know. That's the problem with trading bull flags. You never really know. If it breaks out, okay? If it does break out, I'd say we could easily see Dogecoin hit a new all-time high. Simply because, I mean, look at this thing. If we take just the flagpole here, we could see this thing over $1. That would be crazy. People, you know, they're going to say it's never possible, but it is possible. If not, let's say we get a pullback. So the first level to be aware of on a pullback is going to be the back test of support and resistance. This is super, super key, guys. Support and resistance is just king when it comes to price action. We have a value area high. We have the previous high from April 2024. We've broken out. It would be a proper breakout and retest. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull a fib from the last swing low to the high. We've got ourselves the Fibonacci golden pocket and the 786 coming in around there as well. If we pull it from the low, we've got the Fibonacci golden pocket right from that area. So we're talking a 22-cent retest is going to be quite amazing on the high time frame stuff. Let's go zoom in here to the lower time frames. All right. So a low time frame long trade, what I would personally be interested in, and if you're the kind of trader that just likes to trade bull flags and say, you know what, I'm just going to long here, put my stop loss underneath and shoot for the moon, then by all means go for it. But what I would say is this: we do have a bunch of liquidity building up underneath these lows, right? And typically when you have liquidity building up underneath lows, it means stop hunts can happen. And so what you do is you look for price to come down and wreck everybody who's been longing the bull flag, and then that's when you get to your long trade. So if price comes down below 34 cents, and we have some nice bullish divs here, uneven butt cheeks, juicy on the left, skinny on the right, and hang on, yeah, and then we get a wick down below, and then a close back above. That for me is a long entry, right? We can go ahead, we can hit the long, stop underneath, target, honestly, the breakout of the bull flag. I would target a new high on Doge, honestly. I think we could see this thing hit $1. Just saying, okay? Major shout out to Istaphobic. What are the MMs doing to our butts? It's a sin. Probably. Yeah, here we are, guys, in the red, $1,000. All right. In the red, 1,000 smackerels. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. But then again, guys, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just the guy on the internet, alright? Can you check out WLD and TIA? Yeah, we could check those out. WLD and TIA. We'll check out WLD. Let's check out the weekly here. We'll remove all this. Alright. The weekly looks like a really nice bottom. We've made a nice bottom. So right now, support is going to be this. Major high time frame support is going to be between 214 and 258. That's going to be major support. We have lots of confluence right there. Let's go down to a lower time frame now, to the daily. Looks absolutely beautiful. Looks really nice, actually. We've got the golden pocket. We've got that support resistance flip, that weekly level that we broke out of. We're coming back down for a retest. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, honestly, everything looks really good for that low if we're going to get more of a pullback, because like we have for Dogecoin, we have a lot of liquidity here. We didn't take it all on that wick. All right, so this right here is some liquidity. We didn't take it all on that wick, so we just come right down into the box. That's where I would definitely be looking for a bounce on this thing. All right, that's where I'd be looking for a bounce on this thing. How's the Bitcoin trade doing? Oh my goodness, guys, so scary, so scary, so scary. I'm excited to do a giveaway. All right, a $1,000 giveaway. Let's check out TIA. TIA. Celestia. Celestia. Okay, obviously, this old plan did not work out. The plan was we wanted to take the liquidity and get it moved to the upside. We took the liquidity, we got to move to the upside, and then we got wrecked. Okay? So now let's reassess the situation. I haven't looked at TIA in a long time. But in general, I like what I see. The weekly looks really bottomed out here. Okay? We have changed market structure on the weekly. Looks like she wants to print a red dot soon. But because we've changed market structure, we now look for a retest. And honestly, it's just like all these other coins, guys. You just wait for the retest. The retest is going to be right around here. Just right on that weekly where you see price finding that sticking point. That's where you want to look for your buys. Because we have established a nice bottom, right? We have the uneven butt cheek pattern on market Cipher B. As the price is getting lower, the butt cheeks are getting higher. All right, we've got this going on. Hang on. Now we've made a trigger wave at a higher low. We've made a higher high. So the trend is confirmed bullish on the weekly. All right, this is major sign of strength. So now we can go into buy the dip mode. And where do we want to see a dip? Support, resistance, flip. And then we could look for, honestly, I see no reason why we can't hit $12, which would be our next resistance. $12 would be the next resistance. But then I don't see why we can't hit $20 on this thing, because we do have a lot of upward potential here. Now the trend has reversed. If we are gifted with a move down to this area, that is a beautiful 10 to 1 almost risk reward ratio. You're risking 1 to potentially make 10 right there. All right, shout out to Lily X Plays. Would I rather own 1,000 KDA or 300 Filecoin at the end of the bull run? I don't know. I honestly hold Filecoin only, so I have to say Filecoin because that's what I'm doing, all right? That's what I'm doing. Whoa. Just hit my treadmill just stopped here. We just hit 100 minutes of walking here. Well, when in doubt, start it back up. That's what they say about the dang treadmill. All right. Shout out to Leon. Thank you for the super chat. It might be time to call in the big guns, the pump song. I think you're right, man. I think you're right. I think that's the last hope that we have here is the pump song. And to be honest with you, with this slow TA. What else is there to do but sing the pump song? Alright, this pump song guarantees every single time. Sometimes it has a delayed effect, so if I get wicked out and then we pump, just know it was because of the pump song, alright? That's the reason why. Now, in order to sing the pump song, what you guys need to do is you need to get a Pikachu hat on your head, like this. You need to get a plunger, like this. And you gotta sing along with me, alright? Here we go, baby. We're about to pump the Bitcoin. Here we go. Let's pump. Here we go, baby. We're pumping it. Here we go. Here we go, baby. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, shout out to Bojan's Pizza. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin. Let's go. All right, here we are. Oh my goodness, would you look at the Bitcoin price action as we inspect the chart with our monocles. Shout out to Boyan's Pizza. That's a funny YouTube name. All right, here we go. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Alright. Alright. This is the moment we've been waiting for, guys. We're in the red, $1,000. We're trying to pump the Bitcoin price back to 99,250 to try and get out of this trade and win. But it looks like we're gonna shout out to Boyan's Pizza. Okay, Boyan says, you make fun of my pizza, I short Bitcoin to the ground. Oh my goodness, Boyan. Come on, man, why you gotta do this to us? Come on, man. Why you've got to do this to us? Come on, bullish div on the 30-minute, baby. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, yeah, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're pumping Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin. Yeah, we're pumping Bitcoin. How we gonna dump? How we gonna pump? How we gonna dump? Yeah, we're gonna pump right now. Sometimes it does have a delayed effect. Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Whoa, that's loud. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's loud. Yeah, it's loud, but yeah, we're going down to the ground. I said, yeah, loud, but we're going down. I said, yo, Jay Casper, the sound is so loud, but don't you know the Bitcoin's going straight into the ground? Next thing you know, can you even hear the sound? But boom, the Bitcoin hits the bottom of the town, cause we're driving around in our nice car, thinking the Bitcoin price about to go far. So we entered into the long trade below, but next thing you know, look out below, because boom, the price goes down. Then we start to zoom right into the ground. Then I look at June on the calendar. I think we're going up, but now I'm only frowning, not smiling, cause Bitcoin price, you know she be wildin'. She's going up all the time, looking like she's smiling, but don't you know she got a trick up her sleeve? We're not even gonna hit the next GB. We pumped up past 100,000, the Bitcoin price, she turned around, then she came back up to the 786, got a rejection. Market makers lick their lips, cause you know the retail's trying along. The whales are just singing the dump song, building up the shorts when everybody's bullish. The next thing you know, to the downside they push. Yeah, we're dumping again. Gonna get repo my Mercedes Benz because I bought it when Bitcoin was cool with my friends, but now we're dumping back down and this is the end. Oh no, negative 1,300 Bitcoin. I'm not gonna bring the bread. In fact, I'm gonna lose everything I had. Oh yeah, my wife is gonna be so mad. She said, Jason, what did you do all day? I said, hey baby, you know, I was just trying to trade. She said, Jason, I'll bet you long the top again. I said, yeah, but I was peer pressured by all my best friends. I texted them, I said, hey, how's Bitcoin? Do you think I should get into it? They said, Jason, you're annoying. Don't buy the top. If you do, then we'll drop. Then we'll come back down. The price will hit the spot. They said, wait, be patient, buy the dip. I said, I'm not waiting, man. You must be tripping. So I went to Coinbase.com, took all the cash I had and made a from. A from is just another word for a big buy. Market makers looking like they're making a nice pie. Don't you know we're looking for the nice line tries? Don't you know we're trying to pump the price high? But oh no, we're coming back down. Jason Gasper smile, it is turning to a frown. Don't you know the blue candles, now they turn around and they're purple. Jason's such a nerd, they call him Steve Urkel. Oh, I got the gas, you know I have to burp, yo. Drinking slushies and you know I love to slurp, yo. Candles turning blue, now they turning purple. Oh no, I'm about to say Steve Urkel again. We take the nice grape jelly, we rub it all around on our big fat bellies. It's now or never, baby, come on. Come on. Please, Bitcoin, please. Please. Oh, market makers, please, oh, please. All I wanna see is a big short squeeze. Oh, market maker, please, oh, please. All I wanna see is a big short squeeze. Oh, market maker, please, oh, please. I wanna bring home that extra cheese. Oh, market maker, please, oh, please. Yeah, market makers, you know I gotta beg. All I want is to be able to afford some eggs, cause they're so dang expensive, you know, these days. Inflation, the price, it goes the other way. Now we got an alert in trading view. Bitcoin about to show you what she gonna do. We'll take a look and we're losing the weekly. Shout out to my friend Neekly, the guy who gives my TA to me every week in advance. You know I love to walk on the treadmill and dance with the ants in my pants. My friend's name is Lance. I'm looking all around like I'm not in a trance. Oh no, we're losing support. Price is coming down. Bitcoin price, I was smiling, now I frown. Oh no, Bitcoin, why you gotta dump? All I ever wanted was for the price to plump. Market makers, please, oh please. All I wanna see is a big short squeeze. Oh, market makers, please, oh please. All I wanna do is bring home the cheese. I said, market makers, please, oh please. All I wanna see is a big short squeeze. Order flow, please, oh please. What we got on the chart, yeah. The market makers, don't you know, all they do is wreck us. Next thing you know, we're only eating lettuce. Cause we cannot afford the meat. We cannot afford anything an extra treat. Because when we come down to eat from the dinner, the Bitcoin price, you know she wants to spin ya, make you long the top, then the price starts to drop. Then you come to the spot and you don't hit the top. Oh no, coming back over to BLOFIN. Next thing you know, you could even get it in. Link in the description, get 10% cash back over on BLOFIN. What you think about that? Don't you know, I also trade on weeks. Low fees, you could trade on fleek. But now enough of the good shilling. The Bitcoin price, I hope she is willing. A market maker, please, oh please. All I wanna see is another short squeeze. A market maker, please, oh please. All I wanna see is a big short squeeze. Market maker, please, oh please. You gonna make me beg down on my knees? I said, market maker, please, oh please, I gotta bring it. You know I gotta bring it back, gotta bring the G's. Market maker got me begging down on my knees. I said, oh please, market maker, I know you got the power. Can you pump it back up for at least half an hour? Cause I took a long trade, but now we start to dump Bitcoin. All I wanna see is her pump at least to 99.2, so I can afford a nice pair of shoes. Cause I'm walking on the treadmill, my shoes run wear. Don't you know I'm trading over in my underwear? Because I never wear pants when I like to dance, cause it chased my thighs like I got fire ants in the crotch. It burns so bad. Fire ants on your weenie makes me so sad. What did he say, Jay? Are you crazy, baby? I don't even know, but the trades keep playing. Oh yeah, grab your plunger, put it on under. Put your bullish hat on, like we're looking thunder. Got the plunger going all across the land, from the east to the west, in the sand to the sand. I'm the man, I'm walking on the moon. The Bitcoin price, I'll see you in June. Gotta give a big shout to my man with the pout, talking about Carl, my man with the snout. Okay, enough. Okay, enough. Well, guys, it's been good, all right? I'm gonna have to close this one out. All right, we are losing the, we're losing that weekly here. I'm gonna have to close her on out. All right, we're gonna have to close her on out. Ah, what a day, guys. What a day. Lost $2,000 today, guys. All right, lost $2,000 today. All right. Transparent with you guys, all right? Transparent with you guys. You know, it's not a good day. We tried to serenade the market maker, all right? Now I'm out, we'll probably pump, all right? All right, now we can cheer for the price to go down, all right, from the short trade. Can you believe that, guys? I cannot believe that. Okay. Shout out to my man, XRP. Hang on. Shout out to my man, XRP Shillbilly. He says bars. God bless you, XRP Shillbilly. God bless you. It's all good, guys. It's all good, all right? Yeah, you lose some, you win some. Look, I don't even have all my trade history on here, but that $2,000 loss is literally nothing, all right? It's literally nothing. I've made, like, in the past 4 weeks or so, I've made about 140K trading, so this is my first... this is my first big loss I've taken here. This is literally my first loss over $1,000 I've taken in quite some time, all right? So... it's all good, guys. Risk management is key. I had to take the trade, all right? It's fun to have fun and be emotional, but the reality is, guys, it was a calculated risk. I had a reason to take the trade. I saw bullish divs at a level. I had to do it. Sometimes you lose. That's just part of the game, guys. Part of the game, all right? Part of the game. Got to hit the daily. Yeah, we already hit the daily. Shout out to FitGenius618. Check out Sholana. All right, let's check out Sholana. But we got a super chat in here from Malik, who says LPT. Yeah, we'll take a look at LPT. All right. We were looking at this a little bit before. I guess this was our plan here, to basically drop down into this zone and bounce, and so far we have come into that zone 1, 2, 3 times. We've dipped into it, so I have to say my plan is still the same for this, guys. Plan is still the same. We dipped into our buy zone. You know, if we dip down to the buy zone again, I'd say it's another buy, but so far this is the plan, and I have to say I still have to stand firm with it. All right, we can check out Sol. Don't do a giveaway today. Nah, I'll do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway, guys. It's all good. I'll do a giveaway. Let's check out Solana quick, alright? Sol is holding the support resistance flip. If Sol loses 218, then we're looking down at 196. 196 is very juicy on Sol. We've been saying this could be a head and shoulders with a double right shoulder. Head, shoulder, shoulder, and then dump down to this zone, 196. We got nice compliments down there, the golden pocket, a whole bunch of stoof. All right, a whole bunch of stoof down there. So, yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff down there. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. It is looking nice. All these coins are going to bounce like crazy, guys. You know, all these coins really are going to bounce like crazy. All right, let's do a giveaway, guys. Let's do a giveaway. We're going to pop on over to a different screen here. And yeah, let's do a giveaway. Let's give away $1,000. All right, we're going to give away $1,000. So what I need you guys to do is I need you to spam the chat. I need you to spam the chat. All right? Spam the chat with your USDT address. All right? Shout out to BLOFIN, all right? Spam the chat with your USDT address, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to count down from 10. Take a screenshot. Whoever is selected on my screenshot wins, okay? So, spam with your USDT address. I'll give it some time. Spam, spam, spam. USDT, USDT, USDT. Spam, spam, spam. USDT, USDT, USDT. All right, we'll do a countdown. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and the winner is Sem Calorhan. Okay, this is the winner right here. Shout out to whoever this is. All right, Sem Calorhan. Congratulations, you win. And I am going to send you $1,000 right now. So congratulations. Whoops. Everyone can see all my personal text messages. Look at that. It's a little embarrassing. Shout out to Tom Crown, by the way. By the way, guys, when I'm done with this stream, go check out Tom Crown's stream, all right? I have it redirected to his stream. better get rid of that, okay? How embarrassing, all right? How embarrassing. Okay? How embarrassing. But shout out to our man. Our winner. Congratulations, winner. Congratulations. About to send you right now $1,000. Yeah, shout out to Sem. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Alrighty, well, let's pop on back over to the short trade. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we pump now because I'm short only, right? Just kidding, I'm still long. But that was a bummer. That was a bummer with the loss and everything, okay? Shout out to Light of Yeshua who says Jesus is Lord. Amen. Jesus is God who created everything. At least that's what the Bible says. I know people have different views. All right. I believe the Bible. I believe the Bible. I'm sending it right now, my man. Right? All right, just sent $1,000. Congratulations to our winner. Congrats to our winner. Congratulations. That's amazing. I'm so glad that you won. Yeah, 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 Jake Casper, shout to the winner. Hope you use the money for a nice steak dinner. Take it out, hopefully you're not in a spinner. Blow it low straight with the cake and the dinner. Yeah. Now the candle's turning blue. The Bitcoin about to show you what she gonna do. The candle's turning purple, then they nice turning stew with the blue. Chilling out with my friend Stu. Yeah, Jake Casper with the pants. Coming to the treadmill just to take a dance. You know we're coming back like my name is Lance Armstrong. Got the one testicle glance on the bicycle. Pedaling every single day when we're coming to the charts, baby, just to get paid. You know we got the treadmill hanging in our hand. When Bitcoin price goes all across the land, and I'm scared. After I get stopped out, the Bitcoin will pump and turn around. You know, once your stop loss gets hit, The market makers come in looking to spit on your face. Say, Jay, you're such a disgrace. We're gonna stop you out, then pump the other way. We longed the bottom, you shorted the top, then you turned around and your trade got stopped. But oh snap, but let me get it in. You know the beat makes me feel like I got melanin flowing right through my white boy skin. About to take the trade, about to get it in, and we're coming right for liquidity grab. I could see it right here. The pump's about to smash because we came down, then we go back up. Hopefully we don't reverse. I've had enough today, losing 2K plus $1,000 giveaway. Trading here like every single other day. Give it to you straight, I'm never gonna give it to you gay. That's the way they call me Mr. J. J Casper, I'm trading in the house. We're chillin' on the Bitcoin bounce. Oh snap, we better take a look at MCB. Do we see any nice uneven butt cheeks? Is it big on the left side and juicy? Skinny on the right to round the booty? Oh snap, unfortunately it may be so. That Bitcoin might pump, look out below. But anyway, I'm staying short, gonna look for the GP. Bitcoin price got me going PP. In a bottle cause I can't leave the charts. No toilet for me, no nice work of art. You gotta keep the diapers on the side. Keep the water bottle right here so you could ride. You think you have to pee, then you go inside. Fill up a gallon, then you throw it in the tide. Out the window down below, gotta water the grass. Don't you know the Bitcoin price is about to blast? You know once we break out, we're gonna go so fast. Next thing you know, we're in first and not last. Coming back to ByBit, listen to Jay spit. We're bouncing from the liquidity, grab my dit. What's a dit? I don't know, but you gotta make stuff up when you're freestyling like a coffee in a cup. Sometimes the words come out, you don't have time to think. Bitcoin price, washing dishes in the sink. Put the soap on the sponge, what do you think? Strub-a-dub-dub, like a nice clink to clink. We're making change, cash register. The Bitcoin money printer about to go brrr, like my man Jerome Powell up in the closet. The Bitcoin's gonna pump, baby, can you even spot it? 25x leverage short. Check out the long, I hope I don't get hoard. Yeah, put the leverage over here to 15x. Let me spit it in your ear. Hopefully we don't crank it up back to 100 or maybe 50. Bitcoin gonna munch it. Talking about the celery we eat every day as we come to the charts when we're trying to get paid. My name is Jay. My name is Mr. J Casp. Bitcoin price about to blast. All-time highs in first, not last. Then we do it again, looking like a cast. Got the broken arm, broken bones, chilling in the cast. Bitcoin price, you know she gonna blast. We're coming to the supermarket, looking for the gas. Put it in the car, pedal to the metal. We go fast down the highway, doing it my way. Bitcoin price looking so sideways. In a range, we're not making change. All we wanna do is pump, but we just grains and grains and grains. Like the Granger, the Power Ranger, blue and yellow, looking like a stranger. But we gotta make sure our candle's blue. As the Bitcoin about to show you what she gonna do. Like a girl so fickle, back to her tricks. Bitcoin about to come to 786 61 Eta, looking like a chick, rejected me. Next thing you know, she spits in my face. Alright guys, well, you know, that was pretty cool. Alright, that was pretty cool. Well guys, I love you all. God bless everybody in Jesus' name. Look, I'm really tired. I didn't sleep a lot last night, so sorry if my freestyles kind of suck. But may Jesus bless you all. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you that you guys take the time to come chill on the streams. Hope you guys had a good time. And, you know, sometimes you lose some. Sometimes you win some. But you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Patience is a virtue. Or at least that's what they say, you know? So we're dumping down. We're coming on down. We're coming on down. Shout out to my man, Brett London. Shout out to Dave Flowers. Doesn't matter if you're on Tether. It doesn't really matter, man. Yeah, shout out to Simply Aware. Shout out to Light of Yeshua. Sing about Jesus. I don't know if I could. Because, you know, this is funny, but I actually am not good at freestyling at all. I only know how to freestyle about the chart. You know what I'm saying? I only know how to freestyle about the chart. I'm sure if I practiced, I could learn how to freestyle. But here's another problem, okay? Here's the thing. Freestyling's hard. Okay, because when you're doing it, you gotta think of a word quick. I might start spitting heresy. Just because sometimes you gotta say a word, it comes out, and you just said what you said, and you can't change it, you know what I'm saying? So, We gotta be careful with that. All right. Shout out to Boris. God bless you, man. God bless you. What a market manipulation. I know, right? That's crazy. Shout out to 3-Digit. Shout out to Dylan Waves. Blessings to you, my bro. Blessings to you, Dylan Waves. All right. Shout out to Alec U. And shout out to Crypto Incognito. Shout out to Dr. Rex. Shout out to Jaggy. Yeah, guys, have a good one. All right, guys, I'll see you, Lord willing, tomorrow or Wednesday. Peace.